I'm in love with my aunt and feel so ashamed, but I still am. I'm male and have been into my aunt for 3 years. She is like a model but runs a salon. She is my type. And has caused me to be into older women. Though I'm still a minor, I can't help but look at her. I've tried to find somebody to have a crush on, but I still don't have anybody, and I'm still currently looking. I know it's wrong and I shouldn't be doing this, I really have, but just can't. And one time I spilled something and she cleaned it up, but I saw her panties. I still think about it to this day. I've rubbed a few out thinking about it, though I don't think about it as much as I did before. I still can't help but think of my aunt in a lewd manner, and she is married. But I think they're getting a divorce soon. Anyways, thanks for hearing me out, and if this ends up on one of those Minecraft parkour videos, subscribe. It will pass. You are just a horny teen. Don't tell her. It will pass. And then you'll look back and cringe. I had the biggest crushes in 2 close cousins growing up, haha. Now look back and I'm like, ugh. Lol. She is married. But I think they're getting a divorce soon. This might be the most troubling thing you've said here. Dude, do not think of her in these terms. The fact that you're bringing up that she's married and maybe getting a divorce implies that you actually have some fantasy or notion about pursuing her. This is your fucking aunt. There are thousands of women out there that you're likely to meet in your lifetime. Let this one go. Do not shame yourself for feeling the way you do. Shaming never helps. Does the opposite. Accept your feelings for what they are. Acceptance does not mean you act on them. Just that you have those feelings. Only after you accept them, they'll sit with you, and can then pass. It's okay. It happens. You can fantasize about it all you want, but don't try anything. It would make a lasting impression. I came to Reddit for the helpful advice from niche communities. I stayed for the shit posts. Don't act on this. My cousin had the same feelings for my mom, his blood aunt, and tried to act on it. Twice. My mom was like, nope, WTF. It was a whole ordeal. I felt so bad for my mom because she helped raise him like a second mom, and he was like a brother to me. She cried so much about it. This some Freudian Oedipus complex. She. Don't tell her. I repeat, do not tell her. Wait till you're at least 21. It's just your Jawani Ka Josh. You'll get over it. I've never heard a teenager use the word lewd. Good story though. Why is everyone on here strangely accepting of incest? Look, I'm not gonna shame you because you can't control how you feel towards others. But you absolutely cannot act on these feelings. Fantasize about it if you want, I guess. It's not really hurting anyone since it's only in your head. But it's an unhealthy thing to do. Like others have stated, the feelings will pass, so I honestly don't recommend doing that. Though I can't control you. She is family. Feelings between family should be strictly platonic. When I was 13, I was in love with my auntie's husband. Deeply and completely besotted with him. I am now 52 and it's a huge joke whenever I see my auntie and uncle. I always say, I'd hug you, auntie. But I'm still mad that you stole the man who was supposed to be my husband. I know it's difficult, but you will get over this. And your aunt most likely already knows. My uncle did. Lol. Your feelings are there. I get it, but I promise. You will meet a nice girl and you will eventually look at your aunt as just your aunt. These comments. A whole lot of sickos. I will defend your right to jerk off to her until you are mature enough to realize that this is all just an adolescent crush. I tend to live by the idea that whatever you're feeling is right. You can't really change how you feel. All you can do is observe it, understand it, and move forward from there. Don't feel ashamed about your attraction. That shit is brain chemistry. And I believe you can fantasize about whatever you like so long as it ends there. Besides, Viewing it as taboo may well be what's making you feel the attraction. I've seen it before. Obviously telling her is a bad idea. So what next? You need to work out why you feel this way, and what you can do with that feeling. Just to be clear, is this the wife of your actual uncle, like one of your parents' brothers? Or an actual aunt like your mom or your dad's sister? I feel like it def matters. I hope she's not a blood. Raised hand, light skin tone. Everyone's saying to not be ashamed. I think it's gross if you fancy a family member. Yuck. Okay, so I think you will realize that this is weird and you will grow out of it. Incest is not the bomb, and there are many intelligent and awesome and sexy women. You just have to keep an open mind. It will pass, my friend. Find a real girlfriend. Over time you will forget your crush on your aunt. It's just teenager thing. Monkey love, something like that. You will eventually forget it once you mature enough and meet new friends. I bet you just lonely and kinda isolated, not active with many friends. Is that the newest Spider-Man? If you tell her, you will ruin her life and your sight forever, and hers too. Reason why you can't move on is for the feelings. Try to stay away from her and try to do other things in life, like whatever can take the sight away. Make yourself busy, get friends, whatever. Just don't hate yourself too deeply. Man, hatred towards yourself is never a solution. It will only dig yourself deeper. Try to take yourself to the cloud. Lighten your heart. Go on walks, listen to music, and embrace life. I wish you good, mate. I wish you good. Hey, man, you're a kid. My baby cousin apparently had a huge crush on me while he was growing up. I'm 10 years older than he is. For context, we didn't see each other terribly often, and he thought I was hot. I only know this because his mom told me about it. He's 24 now. I tease him about it at family gatherings and he hates it. LMAO. Don't even sweat it, kiddo. You'll grow out of it eventually and look back on it like, WTF, horny teenage me? Is she your actual relative or your uncle's wife? Account 6 hours old. Most likely troll. Never be ashamed of who you are, Harry. I'm sure she's good looking, and I'm sure she notices you looking. She also knows young guys like older women. Stay appropriate. All crushes pass. Masturbate less. Do push-ups, leg lifts, and burpees more. Be polite. You too wild. You should come hang with me. I have tons of hot girls that will get your mind right. PM me. I had crush on my whole family, but after I moved out of Appalachia, I soon got over it. I'd go for it. According to all the porn I watch, it should work out. You're not alone. I'm in love with my uncle-in-law. Gosh, I hate it so much, but I can't help it. Disappointed. I try to make it go away, but when you're around them a lot, it's hard to move on. Also, I'm an adult, well, barely, and I still feel this way. UGHH. Still trying to move on though, because I know it's bad and wrong. In your age, hormones are going crazy. You can ignore it, it will pass. Is she married to your uncle, or is she the sister of your mom, dad? Clearly not the same thing. You miss 100 of the shots you don't take. You're just a horny teenager. Just wank off in peace and keep it to yourself. Likely, she has other male relatives who feel the same. Start dropping hints, like maybe dropping your pants in front of her. Then chuckling and saying oops. See if she plays along. Cue the Deliverance banjo. Creep. Skull. At least it's not a crush on your uncle. Your aunt is a man and you are gay. I would like to kiss you. Please call me ASAP. You're a minor, so I wouldn't recommend banging her just yet. This is gay. Wait until you're older, then if it's legal where you live you can ask her out.